Hi guys, welcome back. Hey, I was receiving some pictures of some seeds from you guys, and it looks like Nathan had a little bit of a root growing on his lima bean, and I've seen some other pictures, and Emery said he's just growing a whole garden in his backyard. Yeah, so you guys are doing really good with your plants, but I wanted to check in on your lima beans, and I want you to do the same. Could you just take a picture of your lima bean and tell me how it's doing, and maybe draw and diagram and maybe a label how your seed is doing? That would be great. I'm going to take mine out. I have two actually. One is smaller. Do you see that? It's just a little sprout. But look at this one. This one is a whole plant already. So I'm going to transfer it to this little cool little vintage cup I have and see if it grows in my house. Okay, but let's review some of the things we learned already. Okay, I have this plant here. It's not a lima bean, but it's the parts of the plant. Okay, let's go down here at the bottom. We'll start at the bottom. What are these things that kind of look like hairs? Do you remember what those are called? Yeah, those are the roots. So your lima bean roots are white, stringy, right? Can you see that? The sun does not want to cooperate today. You see it? And then, okay, and their job is to help the plant stay straight in the ground so it doesn't fall over, and also to suck up some water. Okay, so the water goes up this thing that's like a stick. What's this thing right here? It's like a straw. Yeah, the stem. Good. And then it goes up the stem and delivers water to these guys. Now these leaves look different than the leaves that we have. The leaves that we have, I don't want to poke at it too much. The leaves that we have are this shape for our lima bean, right? All right. And then of course, if it's a flower, it's going to have these beautiful petals and stuff at the top, the flowering part. Okay? And good job. All right, so here's what I want to do. I want to take my lima bean and plant it in this dirt. So let me move this down so you can see better. There you go. Is that better? Move this over. All right, we're going to very gently remove this without breaking any of the roots, because that's super important. There you go. Look at that. It's cool, huh? See, and look, you can see that seed coat, how it fell off, that white part. You can actually see the seed coat and the seed break open, and out pops that sprout, and that stem is growing. Okay, so I'm going to very gently take this off of here, transfer it. Ooh, they're stuck together. Okay, I want to take this one, and it's okay if to put a little bit of the paper towels in there, because there it is. You can see all the parts, can't you? All right, I'm just going to take my spoon, make a little hole, put the roots down in there. Oh, cover it up with some dirt. And then I'm going to place this outside. Hopefully my dog will leave it alone and a bunny won't eat it. And I'm going to take this one too. Might as well. This one isn't as far along. But look, you can start to see it wants to pop up and start growing. So I'm going to put that on the other side, away from it, so it can get its own water. Oops. And hopefully in a couple days, that'll be even taller and I can show you guys. All right, so there's my bean plant. I planted in my little cup. But you can plant it outside, or you can find a cup that mom or dad or somebody says is okay. All right. Oh, what's this? Ooh, part of the bean left over. I don't know what that was. All right, part of the bean. All right, there's just one more thing I want to talk to you guys about our plants before we end our lesson. All right, I have this book. It's called Dandelions. It says Stars in the Grass, because dandelions do kind of look like stars, that puffy one anyway. Now dandelions are a weed, but it's and they're not very good for your garden because they do suck up a lot of water, yeah, and steal from your regular plants. So people don't like to have dandelions in their garden, but they are a flower anyway. But here's what I want to show you. When your flowers are about to die, they will, it says, in place of a petal, those yellow parts, petals emerge fluffy tufts of white. You ever see those wishers where you blow them, right, and you make a wish? Yeah, those are actually seeds. If you look really carefully at the wisher, at the bottom of it especially, you can see this. Have you seen this before? Yeah, this is actually the seed right here. And these are kind of like a parachute. What happens is the wind will blow the seed off the dandelion and catch the wind with these tufts, these white puffy things, and the seeds will float down and plant into the dirt somewhere else. That's how the seeds get carried to a new place. Yeah, it's really cool. Now here's the funny thing, and this is how it relates to, oh, here they are. It's like tiny little umbrellas, look. Yeah, like parachutes. That's just how one seed travels, right? By the wind. But the reason oh, here it is, look. See, now when it lands, see this one's landing? It'll get into the dirt, start growing new roots, and start the life cycle all over again. So seeds can travel by the wind. And there's actually a funnier one that every year my kids just laugh and laugh because seeds can travel in a different way too. Think about the rainforest. Let's think about this. A bat eats a fruit, maybe a mango, and inside the mango or the fruit are some seeds. So the bat eats the fruit, eats some of the seeds, flies to a different part of the rainforest or the canopy, and goes to the bathroom. Ew! Well, when he goes to the bathroom, guess what? He drops the seeds in a new place, and the flowers or the fruits can grow again in a different spot. So animals can actually help spread the seeds too. I know, it's gross, but it's true. The other thing that happens is sometimes the seeds get stuck on their fur, the animal's fur. Think about those prickly flowers that get stuck, burrs and stuff that get stuck to your socks and your clothes when you're on a nature walk. Well, that happens with animals too, even my dog. He'll get some seeds stuck on his fur, or her fur, and then she'll walk a different spot, and she'll scratch it off, and the seed will fall in a new spot. So that's another way that seeds travel. So it's kind of cool, huh? There's always a plan, isn't there? Yeah, so seeds travel also. That's what I wanted you to know. All right, so make sure you check on your plants. I hope they're doing well. Don't forget to give them some water. All right, I'm gonna see how mine keeps growing, and I'll keep you updated. All right, and keep learning.